What's up, everybody? So, first things first. Yes, I look slightly different. I went to the barber shop this morning, got a haircut, did the whole beard trim and everything. It's probably a tiny bit shorter than I would normally get it, but whatever. It's hair. It grows back. No big deal. So, today is the end, well, I guess second to last day, but the end of week 7 of prep. Once again, fantastic week. Nothing went wrong. Everything went great. PRs were abundant this week, as they normally are, but I instituted a new mentality thanks to the help of one of my friends while I was in there, which is just don't be a bitch. And then I ended up getting several more reps on a bunch of my working sets. But I mean, I really just was slacking on the I think it was shoulder press. And as I was going through it, I went to go get my first set, and I hit the first set 85s for 9. And then for my second set, I was supposed to do it again, and he was like, don't like tell yourself in your head, which I know this already, and I do this already. I go to like absolute complete failure every set that I do, but it was nice to have a reminder of somebody else telling me, and I was like, oh yeah, I do need to try to go like as hard as humanly possible on this, and so I did. So I got 2 sets of 9 with the 85s. So this week, tomorrow, I'm gonna have to use the 90s. Moving up in weight on shoulder press, and we're 7 weeks deep into prep. That's pretty abnormal, but I'm not going to complain. The fact that strength is still going up is a super good sign for us. It just means the body is responding great, that markers haven't started to go down yet, but we are losing weight and getting leaner. Body weight is coming down, but I still feel great. I'm still performing at a high level. Everything feels smooth. That's the way you want prep to go for as long as possible. So hopefully, as we get towards the back end of prep, I won't be. I mean, I'm gonna be dying, but like, hopefully, I'll be dying slightly less. So I look forward to it either way. It'll be fun. So I have registered for both my shows. I said that last week, and both of the shows are slowly getting closer. And with that, the anticipation for me just keeps building every week. I get more excited every day that I think about it. I didn't think that I could, but I just get more and more hyped up for the shows every day that I get closer to it. I think about it all day. I think about bodybuilding all day, every day, like for the last 2 years, while I was in my off season. But it's just like knowing that it's coming is, and I've talked about it before, but it brings up that sense of urgency. Like, I need to get this shit done. Like, I need to do this. I need to be 100% dialed in. And even if I was doing that already, which I was, but just having it so clear and decisive in your mind of like, this is 100% no questions asked. Like, time to go. I think it's the difference between like, right now, because I'm in prep and I'm like in the shit, I'm in the moment, I think my motivation is extremely high, and that's why it feels like everything is so smooth and easy. Whereas like the last 2 years of my off season, I didn't do any less work. I like the amount of work I'm doing right now matches the amount of work that I was doing in my off season. I've done everything I needed to do. No shortcuts, no slacking, 100% dialed in the whole time. But motivation is so much higher right now because I can see those shows coming and I have the dates and I know exactly when they are. So I'm not running on just discipline. My motivation is super high right now. So it's significantly easier to do my hour of cardio or whatever the hell I have to do, just because I'm so like excited about it. I'm so hyped up. It's a very nice part of prep. It's a useful tool that I will definitely be using to my advantage to continue to push myself as hard as I can go every day. And the fact that I don't feel like a zombie yet is great. because I'm definitely getting leaner. It's super cool just to see the little differences in my body going week to week, through my posing practice and my check-ins and everything, and the feedback I get from Alex. Normally I'll do my check-ins and I'll kind of have an idea of like whether or not I think I look better. But because it's your own body, it's very difficult to look at yourself week to week and objectively tell yourself like this looks better, this doesn't, whatever. Because you always have like your own personal bias thrown on it because it's your body. And then body dysmorphia, that's a whole other can of worms. But all right, so we're in the posing room, and a couple of strange things to discuss. I am basically here to audition for the worst YouTuber ever, because not only did I forget my tripod again, but I also forgot to pack I forgot to charge my microphone on the camera. So the first part of the video probably has like half the audio. I'm gonna mess around with it and see how much of that I can save, but if it cuts out halfway through my conversation and it just goes into the posing room in here without me saying a whole lot else, that would be why. So, now that we're in the posing room, leg day is complete. I have received a extremely random second wind burst of strength this week for no reason. I don't know if I slept better or like what the case is, but I've been hitting PRs all week, and then today I did 30 reps with 160 on the leg extension, which isn't like a weight PR, but it's a rep PR for the new rep range. And I did 500 for 9, not including the band, on banded hack squats. And the way I do banded hack squats is that I wrap it from the bottom, coming up and attaching to the sled, so that it adds weight as you go up. It doesn't take any weight away. So it's probably 500 without the band and like 550 with the band. And I hit that for 9 reps. So I am super happy about that. The rest of the day went great. I also hit a PR on cable crucifix curls standing, and that was 80 pounds each arm for 13 reps. But the legs are looking fantastic. Definitely getting leaner. Definitely getting some more crisp lines and definition. And I am not losing any mass whatsoever. I am very, very happy about how all of my training is going, about the way the legs look. Man. This is why checking to see your progress, either with like progress pictures or posing or like whatever the case is essential in my opinion, just because seeing how much you change, seeing the results as they happen, and they're not going to happen fast, but they do happen, is like, that's the most motivating thing to me, is being able to see what's happening to my body, the changes, see how I'm getting better. It motivates the hell out of me. So that's why I do this. That's why I record these videos. I'm constantly checking to see if I've gotten better from the last time. And normally, I have. I cannot wait to step on stage. It's going to be awesome. Something that I don't talk about too often is I can't believe that my legs are still this big as a natural athlete. It's insane to me. And I don't mean to like say that I've got the biggest legs ever or whatever, because I definitely don't. But I know enhanced guys with smaller legs than me. So that just like mentally for me, same thing with my back. Like, again, my back isn't the biggest or the most shredded in the world, but by far. I'm not even in the state of Tennessee. But like the fact that it's as big as it is and looks as good as it does natty just fuels me with motivation and like excites me to see what it's going to become in the future. So it just to me, it means I've got the genetics to take this very, very far. And that's what I plan to do. Oh, almost forgot. Let's see how defined the back of my legs are looking. To anybody watching the video, or to anybody who just like looks through the glass over there on that side of the room and sees what I do for this last pose, if anybody sees this, they probably think it is the weirdest shit they've ever seen in their life, and they're like, why is this guy bending over in the posing room? He can't even see himself. Promise, I am not making a video for nefarious deeds. I just want to see how shredded my hamstrings and adductors are. I promise. All right. So that will conclude posing in the posing room. I still have all of my cardio to do, and then after cardio, I'm gonna go eat meal number 4 in my car. Actually, I might eat meal number 4 inside and finish my steps. The gym closes in about 40 minutes, so I do not have a lot of time. We will see. But regardless, I will see you guys in the next segment of this video as soon as it pops up. Ladies and gentlemen, that leg day was absolutely fantastic. Hit a PR on hack squats, hit a rep PR on the leg extensions, hit a PR on crucifix cable curls. The whole thing just went great. Then I did my 25 minutes cardio. I've still got about 3,000 steps left to do for the day, but that's really no big deal. This is going to be meal number 4. I'm going to get this down as fast as I can because I'm starving. And then I've got 2 more meals to eat for the night. Not a whole lot else to do other than take the steps. So I'll probably take the steps right when I get back, or I'll come back and eat meal number 5, and then I'll take steps. One or the other. But either way, all of the things will be accomplished. Now, because the beginning of the video probably gets cut off about halfway, I'm going to take a wild guess and say that I cannot recover that audio. But if it did, then the only things you really missed were me chugging the pre-workout, and the song of the day today was Gaslight by Bury the Darkness. So, other than that, yeah, actually that's about it. I don't really know where the audio cut off in the beginning of my motivational ramblings, but I'll get a good look at the footage when I get back and I go to edit the video. And if it cuts out the pieces that I really, really wanted to say, then I will reiterate those things tomorrow for the very last day of the 7th week of prep. Week number 8 of prep is coming soon. I am very excited. Cannot wait. I just had a guy in there, and he's not the first person to ask me this, but it's super motivating to me. And I mean, it might mean nothing to them, but to me, it's super motivating. When somebody asks me, like I tell them I'm in prep for my first 2 shows or whatever, and they're like, or I just tell them I'm in prep for a bodybuilding show, and they ask me if I'm going for my pro card. I'm like, holy shit, you think I'm like anywhere near that, which is ludicrous because I'm not. But just hearing somebody say that, it's like somebody telling you you're big. It's just like a random stranger. It always makes you happy. So, even though that is the goal, we're a ways away from it. I will not be delusional, but I know that I will get there. It's just probably not going to happen on these first 2 shows. However, these first 2 shows will be an excellent starting point, and then the pro card will be in my future, and I will have a successful career as a professional bodybuilder, without a shadow of a doubt in my mind. I say that with a 100% certainty, and 100% confidence in myself with the things that I've been through in my life with the Marine Corps, with lifting up until now, with getting this job here at Armor Gym back when I came back from Japan and living there, and everything that I have ever set my mind to do with 100% dedication, I've done. I've gotten it done, and I believe that anyone who puts their whole soul and mind into something can accomplish that thing. If you are truly confident in your own abilities and truly confident in yourself, you can't just snap it and make it happen. But if you are truly confident and truly willing to put in all of the effort that is required, and you are consistent day in and day out, you will get the thing that you want. 100%. No doubt in my mind. That's just from things that I've experienced and the things that I've accomplished up until now. And I'm going to keep doing it for the rest of my life. I'm going to keep striving for greatness. And every time I hit that next step on the ladder, I'll look at the next one up. Take another step. Well, that's the end of my motivational ramblings for the night. I'm starving. I'm going to pound this meal. Then I'm going to go back, eat more food. And then I don't really have anything else to do tonight. So probably going to play some Elden Ring. Getting prepared for the DLC that is to come, assuming I'm not too busy. I actually haven't played video games probably in a few months now, but I don't really have anything else to do tonight. The girlfriend's busy going to a concert with her friends, so that means I have a play date with myself. That sounded highly suspect, but for some reason I decided to phrase it that way. Anyway, I'm going to stop yapping and self-incriminating myself in awkwardness. All of you, make sure you eat your food, drink your water, get some sleep, and ultimately make some gains. I will see all of you in the video tomorrow.